investigation, the Council altered status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been...
Anyway. So yeah.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And then I can talk to Emily. Finish up the last of the missions here, and then...
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Yeah. Better yourself, Presley. Fucking asshole.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zavaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Terra 70? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened out there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. Control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
So that was Hannah Shepard. First.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Oh, wow.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving. There is one other matter, however.
Alright. So since that's all I need to do, I don't... yeah. Conrad's done. I'm just gonna jump around.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Alright, so... heading down the... okay, come on. Down the...
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jalani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
get you. Alright, so I need to find that one. But if you see locations, I can go find Emily really quick. And I know the fastest way to Zavalita is Chora's Den.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It's a good cause.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Yep. Alright. So, equipment. Alright. Fine. Zavalita. Yeah. Chora's Den. Chora's location. Chora's Den. Okay, cool. Alright, talk to Zavalita back here. Forget that's actually the fastest.
Tali, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Fingers crossed.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Oh, did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to start the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Yay. Alright, so journal. Cool. Asteroid is stopped. Yup. Alright, so heading back.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Get him, Emily.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, so, open. Wait, what is it that I'm going to do? I don't have anything to talk to with anybody here. Journal. Yep, alright, so alright, cool. We're doing the DLC. That's what I'm up to, DLC.
The asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Yeah, I heard it. We got this. Alright. Looks like we're doing this one the same.
Understood.
Oh, there you go. Alright. Journal. Ooh. transmission tower, fusion torch. Transmission tower. That is kind of just a neat oh shit view. Survey Station 1, main facility, fusion torch, Survey Station
2. Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
first aid. Okay, so he's good on that. I can start working on assault rifle. Okay. Throw. Damping. Might as well go to Survey Station 1.
We're headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it. Go.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. With them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It's not like...
Boom, then boom, then boom, then boom, boom. Yep. changed it where it auto. Yep. Oh, it actually does auto save on the inside. That's great. Just a bunch of dead people.
Batarians.
Check! Check! Release the barrel!
This will help.
Good to go.
Alright, what do we got?
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't check downstairs, did I? No, I did not. Alright, so now let's bug the fuck out.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... well, guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Interfere. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
It's over now.
There we go. Where's my car?
Good to go.
Better be.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Uh-oh.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Oh, she gave away. He saw
Find
that
this
she
problem and
reacted
deal
to
with
him.
it. Get her out of here!
Excellent. Thank God for the regular series. Ooh, totally I want this. Cannot be that. Don't want that. Assault rifles it is. played a lead in a while. I've been more or less just focusing on this for a while. Only done this first one. Looking forward to the side questions. Oh, okay, sorry. Is that better? Let's see. That one and... Yeah, good. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so, yeah, sorry about that. Alright, this guy needs to go, and who else? You're gonna get that.
Release the Baron!
Don't release the Baron. I don't know. Don't release the Baron. I don't like the Baron. Nope. Alright, let's go. They were enjoying a chat, but it sounded like 2 years ago. We got a message from someone else saying I need to join the Discord. And I don't have the code for it. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Cool. Let me get out of this really quick. So, oh shit. So, yeah, Insomniac, he sent a message to me or whatever about the Discord and Yunar and everything. Hold on. Uh-oh. Fine, I'll do the same thing, pal. So yeah, sorry. So, basically, Insomnia, like, we got like a pretty large group going and whatnot, and there's not like there's not people your age and whatnot. Insomniac's in charge of the group, unfortunately, and he doesn't want, younger people around. It's just a thing. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, it's just a rule. I don't agree with the rule, but I'm not in charge of the group. Yeah. If it was up to me, anybody be in the group, but,
Take him out!
But I'm not the dictator of the group. Well, I mean, it's not really even a dictatorship. Like, it's just a number of votes and whatnot. And, like, I just... Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Yeah, you gotta figure it's a group of like mostly like 20 and 30. It's like I said. Yeah, I kind of understand, but I feel like there should be kind of a separate chat appropriate for younger people as well. I suggested that as well. I don't know. Insomniac just doesn't want to deal with younger people. We've done a lot of like blind recruitment out of Dromi, and like we've just had a lot of younger people in the game, and like he just doesn't want to deal with kids, and yeah. Unfortunately, like I'm just outvoted on it, you know. But yeah, I agree entirely that it does suck. Yeah, I know, but at the end of the day, it's it's not. Well, it's just Insomniac's decision. Like it's his group. Like, I mean, that's the shit of it. But yeah, it's just a blanket thing of just like nobody under, nobody who isn't an adult. Which I kind of get, because like a lot of people don't like, don't enjoy, playing games with other kids and whatnot. Like people get weirded out by it. Other people get annoyed. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I can understand like if there was more players your age playing the game. I can understand like it being a much more enjoyable experience, but yeah, if I was a teenager, like all there was just a bunch of adults in a game, I wouldn't care to play the game much either. Like I totally understand that. I'd be the same way.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Okay.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Peacefully?
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
It's gone way too far, bro.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Get Balak.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like, you know. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. You know, B-Dog. You know, but it's not my group. You know, like, I agree with you 100%. You know, I thought the same thing, but, you know.
Balak will get what's coming.
Other people
and so will you
feel
if I ever
otherwise.
catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Alright, to deal with those guys, great. Alright, moving onward. Oh, yeah, got the one last survey thing, then the main headquarters, then I'm done with this DLC. And then 2 more storyline missions, a handful of side quests. Wait, 3 more storyline missions. Handful of side quests, and then I'm in the end game. Alright, so map. Here. Last survey station. Oh wow, that's right along the road. Yeah, well, in terms of squadrons for like that, there's the new players initiative. They might be able to help you out in that regard. You'd have to look up the info on them. You could Google them or whatever. But oh shit. I'm under attack, but I don't know where. Uh-oh. What am I doing? I mean, what was I doing? I got the Mako right here. Where's the... yeah, there's the new players initiative. They have contacts for a lot of squadrons that I think would be more age appropriate for you.
En route.
Alright, yeah, I need to find the footprints, yes. Wait, what? Map. Journal. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you know, especially if you do, uh-oh, I need to get out of here. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can do, in terms of, like, building up a squadron. Like, one thing that we do is we have a separate account that we just, we leave a ship in Dromi that we introduce use to introduce ourselves to new players. And we use that to build up, our squadron so that, you know, we're constantly getting new members in. Because people are constantly coming and going all the time. I know they learn a lot from AREX, like, to actually do combat, so that might help in the future. Yeah. Well, that's the thing about building up a squadron is you know, and that's really the purpose of squadrons, is, you know, teaching players how to, you know, play the game and just palling up with people in that regard. But that's, you know, but yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can do. But yeah, start your own squadron. Like, you know, there's a lot of options that you can work on. And if you build it up enough, and you can actually get your squadron added into the game, so, as like a player faction. And so you can like take over a system and get, you know, that's what we've been doing. You know, we're part of the background set. Yeah, I know. I mean, if it, like I said, if it was up to me, freaking anybody could join. I wouldn't care, but it's not up to me, unfortunately. Oh shit, I'm about to die. God damn it. Took in the wrong way. Oop, I'm about to die. Yeah. That's more or less what everybody's trying to avoid and whatnot. I'm already thinking of a faction, maybe like a Haven of Scoundrels who want to get protectors, they all many people in them. Yeah, role play it up. yeah, there's a lot of roleplay factions out there. Yeah, lots of different people role-playing a lot of different things. Alright, so... Oh, shit. You get the singularity and the overload. You get shit, fuck it. You get the throw. Be honest with me, when I was playing Rio, was I little annoyed my voice still absent the same? Still absent the same with her broken toast. That's so bad. Would have been annoying. Well, to be honest, I think Insomniac's issue. Hold on. Do you have any plans on ever streaming Elite ever again? Yeah, I do. I will stream Elite again. Once I'm done with Mass Effect, I plan on going back to Elite and streaming that. But not until I'm done with this game. Yeah, I'm really dedicated to finishing out this series first before going back to it. But yeah, I will stream it again. But no, what I was gonna say about I think what Insomniac's problem was is that he had a tendency to constantly talk over others, and I think that was his issue of why he, doesn't want you in the group. I think that's how you were annoying him. It wasn't necessarily your voice. It was the... Yeah. The big thing in the chat, though, is that we try to maintain when doing stuff is calm discipline. And, it's, when you have 10, 20 people in a chat, you can't have somebody who likes to constantly chat. Yeah, I get that too. But I've also dealt with that longer than you have, so I got more experience in that regard. But yeah, you just, I don't know, it's, it's just something you gotta, you're still a kid. It's not, anything you can do about it. But let's see, I need to hit that with that. Oh shit, okay. Is there a whole bunch of people in here? Yep. Well, we already got a faction that is at and they lose it that badly. I wouldn't recommend that. We are kind of too large and too organized of a faction to really have that be a viable idea. Like this, you were talking about role-playing or a role-playing faction earlier. There's a group of players who role-play as pirates. They were stream sniping me and whatnot. And yeah, we more or less have ran them off finally. It took one of them a while to get the hint, but yeah. I mean, it'd be fun, and you know, I would actually support the idea if there was a viability to it. But yeah, there's not too much viability to it. Like, we've actually we've got a few truces with like PC factions, because like they know, like, ran into a number of PC factions, and like they whatnot. Like they've even like recognized, like, oh yeah, no, yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Where are all these enemies at? Yeah. Enemies at? Shield boost. Really? He's up there? How? Alright, singularity. Overload. Immunity. Alright, there we go. Maybe we could have a specialty trinket, kinda like the Hutton's mug that sells for higher the further away from the main system, but once you get over it, loses all its value. There's a, that is something that you could do. If you do, like, if you get your faction included in the game, you can petition to do, like, community goals for Shepard. But, like, there's a long waiting list. Yeah, they will allow it, but like I said, there is a waiting list. A rather long one. before you can even get your squadron added into a game, into the game like that, like as a player faction that you can get missions from and whatnot, you have to. I think you gotta have 10 members. What are they shooting at? Are you serious?
All clear.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could definitely give you some pointers and help you out and whatnot.
Negative contacts, Commander.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll be streaming Elite. You can definitely, like, you know, ask questions and stuff like that. Whatnot when I'm doing that, yeah. Yeah, not a problem. Alright, so where am I supposed to go now? Oh, there's one dude left. In here.
Enemy sighted.
Die! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Well, what is it that you're trying to, like, what do you want your squadron to be?
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
Oh, it doesn't stand.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
Want to do scoundrel
This is nothing.
pirates.
You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Scoundrel and pirates. Naming. Let's see, so... Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean... wait, let's see, so...
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter.
Okay.
It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
So, like, friendly pirates. Okay. Alright. That gives... Let me think about it.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
But I gotta think about
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
Let's see.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer.
Oh shit.
Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Well, 17th century pirates, let's see. Well, what was it? Blackbeard? Blackbeard, his ship was, and with an E. That was Blackbeard's ship's name, yeah. And then you had, Captain Kidd's ship was, the Adventure. Oh, I got like 30 seconds. What the fuck? What the shit? Oh no. I got like 20 seconds and it's upstairs. I'm an idiot. 15 seconds. Oh shit. I got this. Oh, I got it. Played a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kidd's ship was the Adventure. There was,
He left. Is that all right?
It was the only option.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Brickwell's defense for the unarmed pirates. Wait, are you trying to create an acronym? Or like how are you trying to derive your naming convention for your squadron?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists.
Okay.
But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now?
All right.
Bad guys get away?
So the acronym is beat up. Okay. Let me think. Pirates.
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
Let's see, BDU. Let's see, BDU. It doesn't fit in the box. Oh yeah, you can't, if you try to create it now, yeah, you can't have like a really long name. Yeah, stick with beat up.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
They didn't make it.
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Equipment. Yep, you gotta free the hostages now.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
That would be the Central Time Zone.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard, with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
What's the time zone for?
When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship.
Oh, for the squadron setup?
To sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
For the time zone for the squadron, it's like, basically it gives people an idea of, like, generally, like, when you're gonna be on, basically. It asks for time 1 for the tags. Yeah.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
Alright, I should go.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Cade.
Let me use the power of
Commander.
Google.
Goodbye.
Yes. Google is your friend.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all done.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more than you know.
Alright, so I finished off the DLC. Come down here.
You can't imagine how much you've done for all of us.
Turn surface. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Alright, so I finished out this area, I returned to Normandy, and I'm done with the DLC. UTC 5 it is. Oh, that's what you called your group? That's the time zone, UTC 5. Alright. Oof, autocorrect.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Ah, crap. Okay, now I'm 1 million credits poor. So you made yourself a squadron. Yeah, start recruiting. You know, hang out near like the starter systems and like try to find people. One thing that we do is we have like alternative accounts where we just leave them in Dromi.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Recruitment systems, yeah, if you were elite, I would say go to Jameson Memorial, but, if you have an engineer, any system that's an engineer system, that would be the place to,
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
That would be the place to do, So yeah, any engineers that you have unlocked, I'm sure you have a couple. But those systems are incredibly populated. Those would be a good place for recruitment. You're one tier from Elite and Explorer. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, Jason Memorial is a good place. Any place that you have a any engineers. Those places, there's always people engineer stations. Like if you're looking for places, would be the place to find people.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
What's your opinion on the lab?
Dr. Tassoni.
We'll talk another time,
Commander.
Oh,
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Do you?
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Just got a message on PlayStation from one of the ARX members.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So her dialogue has not advanced yet. I'm pretty sure everybody's done down here. Oh, curls. Yeah.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander?
We'll talk later, Williams.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Curls was the one who accepted because I talked to him
Commander?
earlier.
What's your
He
opinion
accepted
on the last
your
mission?
request, but then Insomniac
I'll buy Dr.
overruled
Tassoni's
it.
story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's...
Hey, want me to... Too bad those ruins got destroyed. Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Alright, so I need to switch out equipment. Nope. Nope. Alright. Good. Alright. Snowblind rounds. That's a lot of extra damage. Scram rail. Rail extension, yep. Yeah, Bacon Port is a really good home system. It's got a decent amount of traffic. You might run into a lot of people there from time to time. What was it? What was my system before that? Like Quappa. I hung out there. You can kind of make any system your home system if you know, well, not any system. You gotta find a decent enough system, but there's a lot of decent systems out there that, especially in the bubble. LHS 215. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Alright, Liara. Yup, you. I'll go check the station name and stuff, see if it's suitable for life. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you're like looking for places to like do recruitment at, I would recommend engineer systems. Those would be the best place. Those are probably the engineer systems are the highest traffic area places in the game. Especially Felicity Farseer. She probably gets the most traffic out of any place in the game. I mean, yeah, if the station works for you, yeah, there's a lot of decent stations out there. Ooh, Savant. That is powerful. Alright, Tally. Let's see. Yeah, leave that. Tell me exact outside the bubble from HIP 80608 or whatever 806. Yeah, that's the home system. Yeah. Get 13 jumps in my 20 light year jump range hauler. Yeah. long trips aren't that bad though, as long as you got your fuel scoop. You need to get a larger fuel scoop on your Anaconda if you're running into that problem. I fly with my Anaconda everywhere and I never run out of gas. Yeah, you gotta make some modifications to that. That was just like a example template. Like, I don't even run with that anymore. Ran into a dwarf sun zone, so I couldn't scoop anyways. Yeah, you can't scoop from them. Yeah, you gotta watch the stars you're running to. You gotta pay attention to your map. You gotta watch your fuel when you're out there. Rex. Come on. Let's see. Polonium 4? No, Incendiary 5. Nope. Alright. Garrus. Alright, you're fine. Am I on Polonium 4? Alright. I don't know, might make another Explorer Conda. Try to make it Sagittarius A so then Polonium back and get my Explorer lead rank. Yeah, that would definitely do it on a trip. Yeah, if you're just one away already. Yeah, that would definitely do it if you're that close to your rank. But that's also a long trip. Better make sure to know where the neutron stars are and map towards them and use the neutron highway. Otherwise, you're gonna be on that trip like 3 times longer than you have to be. Yeah, just a trip to Colonia and back more or less would do it. Yeah. Yep, if I remember correctly. That is true. Switch that. Switch that. I was on my way back from Colombia without using the highway. It took me just over a week to get there, and then it was like an hour to get back to the boat. Yeah. Yeah, the highway makes it so much more enjoyable. Otherwise, you're just going forever. All right. This guy interdicted, nice. Player or NPC?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What's the name of the player? He was in a Diamondback with an interdiction and a railgun. What's the player name? I didn't catch it. Let me check. Commander Lord Mudbutt 18. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, there's a lot of stealth build DBX scouts that, yeah, they're glass cannons. They can't take too many hits. Alright, oh wait, no, I'm here at Novaria. No, what am I doing? Actually. Alright, so leave the ship, proceed to Novaria. Let's go save some people. Yoink and yoink.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
You better not fly off without my ship, Presley, you douchebag. I'm glad they do away with him in the second game. Spoilers.
That's far enough.
We'll cooperate.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
How about the council?
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Keep my gun.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
You don't tell me what to do.
Get out of here.
Wait, oh, I know you. Yeah. Oh, you could be a total douchebag. Don't worry. I'll get you later.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Yeah, the DBX is still following me. I see him on my scanner. Ugh. I hate players that do that. They're so annoying.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
And the thing is, though, is like, the players that do that, they read those builds online, and they really don't know how to use them properly. And, yeah, they're just annoying. They're trolls. I hate troll players. It's one of the things I hate about Elite.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where's Analeas?
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Okay, so we're heading on up.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns,
What if I don't
our
want
friendly
to?
administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
I'll talk to this dude.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
I think I thought that DBX a fun fact. Did you know a holder with multi-cannons, shields, 2 lasers? Yeah, I don't know what kind of build that they're doing if that's how they're set up, yeah.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one.
Yeah.
Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they probably just see like a they see a build online and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna do that, and they really don't know why the build is the way that it is. Yeah. There we go.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package...
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. Now, does the other have the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for...
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, the holy hand grenade. Yeah, I'm familiar with Monty Python.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Of course. This one apologizes.
Holy Black Voyager. You know, in my head, that sounded a lot better. Yeah, words do that sometimes. Wait. Was I supposed to get... outside the Normandy in the docking bay? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me go grab that. Come on. Gimme. Now take this to Annalise. Deep Space Menace. Maybe put nothing but one multi-cannon on it for the laugh. Yeah. Station at LHS 215 is Spring Gateway. Okay. Yeah, that station works for you.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annalise.
One moment, please. Mr. Annalise?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the beluga. That's just ridiculous.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
You read my file.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
You'll be alright as long as you don't exceed 100 as your speed.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Yeah, I remember the trick of hitting them with a little hole, so when you're under 100 speed, they get fine with the kill. Old trick I learned before ARAX.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna tell Dipshit that I'm gonna keep the thing he wanted to smuggle for myself.
Greetings, Spectre.
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one...
I didn't mean to do that.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm keeping it.
Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself.
You cannot do that. Inamorda will be furious with this one. This one wants the other to leave now.
Oh well. Alright, so up here would be the bar that they're telling me to go to. Yeah, that sucks.
Excuse me, I need the male human at the hotel bar. He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your my real intentions.
Why can't you?
He's
do
right
this?
there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Why me?
I don't know anything about binary helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Alright. Yeah, the auto dock really doesn't help with the beluga. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, well, see you later, B-Dog. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I suddenly had to go to the bathroom.
I'll think about it.
Let me know what you decide.
Oh shit.
Well, are you willing to help?
What did you want?
I need help. It will.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
A cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
Alright, so we'll go back to her.
Any result?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Did I want that as the option though? Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Damn. Wait, do I want... Load. Yeah, no, I want to change that up.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you? Can't say more. Not within earshot of... Keen spends his day... Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought... This one?
The male human at the hotel bar?
Do you know who I am?
He will assume you are here to investigate his company.
He's right there.
I wish I could. I represent...
What is your...
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500...
Interesting plan.
I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you see that, I hope to hear from you soon.
Help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander
That's
Shepard.
correct. Rafael Vargas.
Actually, I want...
Now that we know...
Any result?
I told Vargas what you put me up to.
I see. May I ask why?
You're a criminal.
You were breaking the law. By spying and by bribing me. He'll be on guard against you now. That's worse than a slap on the wrist fine, isn't it?
You have a unique perspective. Devious, one might say. I believe I should get off-world now, quickly. Good day, Spectre.
Bitchin'.
What sort of...
You're the Spectre.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without...
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present. Back again. What can this old Turian do?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analaeus.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I will destroy you!
Alright, that's done.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
destroy you!
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work.
The board was already investigating Analeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent.
I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the Matriarch came through.
Do you know where that Matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analeus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail him. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Matriarch had in the crates.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
you